Oh my god, guys, this clickbait might actually be true. Because when I was planning to visit my sister in Copenhagen, I came across a deal which is pretty hard to beat. Usually, business class is the more expensive option, right? As it usually is. But this time, it was the other way around. Economy was more expensive. And that got me thinking maybe I should document the experience and let you decide if it was worth the price. Let's go. So I'm basically waiting for the train right now. I have like 10 more minutes to go. Bought a Starbucks. What is the plan for today? I'm gonna be visiting the lounge. I'll be there for like about 3 hours. Look, I was rushing all morning, but in the end, I didn't really have to rush. It's like 11 a.m. My flight doesn't leave until 2:25 p.m. But here's the thing: I don't trust Dutch trains, and this has like really traumatized me. When I lived in Rotterdam, I had to go to Amsterdam for when I was like studying there. Um, so yeah, traumatic events with all cancellations and shit. So knock on wood. You don't see it, but I knocked on wood to see if it doesn't happen again. So it's like insanely busy here at the lounge. It took me a while to get a seat here. Also, it's a Saturday, I'm allowed to do this. But yeah, it's busier than usual. So ever since like KLM introduced the ancillary so that people could buy lounge access, ever since it has been become significantly busier. And right now with the summer vacation, it's become busier and busier. So it kind of felt like there wasn't a queue, but I wouldn't be surprised that at really busy moments like in the morning there will be a queue. So like KLM might need to solve this, especially for like the frequent flyers. Like I don't know. It's still okay. It's still good. These were one of the food options on offer. They had plenty, all basic dough, but hot and cold options, which were great. And then thought it would be wise to speak in such a crowded area. So I was telling that I was walking to the gate, um, and that I might just be on time because the gate was like about a 20-minute walk from the lounge and the shop that I was initially. And during editing, I was so stupid. I edited this out because it was like, and then I'm so 5 minutes late, and da da da. No, I was not late, but the flight was delayed by 5 minutes, so they pushed back boarding. Anyway, I had this whole script in mind, like for reals. Like, and it, right now it didn't happen, but yeah, whatever. It is what it is, you know. Boarding started quickly, eventually, 5 minutes later, and they held us on the bus for far too long, for about 10 to 20 minutes, because there was a bus gate. It was insanely hot. Mind you, this is recorded during the summer, so it was like about 30 degrees, and then we got out finally. I thought things would get better on board because on board it was still really hot. I was still sweating my ass off.
Dear passengers, please fasten your seatbelt.
It's finally time for takeoff. Yay. And then I thought everything would be nice. The service wouldn't be amazing and everything, like we're soaring through the clouds. And then the food came. Like, I'm not joking. It felt like the pasta was like about 2 days old and it was with tuna. And I already don't really like tuna, but I was like, okay, maybe it's great, but it tasted awful.
It was good, wasn't it? Let's face it.
No. No.
So definitely room for improvement there. But then they came around before landing with a smoothie, which was amazing. I love this smoothie. It was good. And then I also asked for this. It was an addition to the present that I got for my nephew, which he was really happy about. So, he loved coloring and everything, so that was great. And then it was time for landing. But before I forget, you want to know about the price. So it was about €2 cheaper, like I put here on the screen. It was still relatively expensive. I probably think that they needed to fill the flights. But all in all, some weird display price. Oh my god, dynamic pricing. There you go, dynamic pricing. So yeah, um, overall the flight was pretty good. The flight attendants were amazing. Just to conclude, by the way, and yeah, they could definitely improve on the food. However, it's like about a 1 hour flight, so just change something. Maybe do a wrap instead of a salad. Just do a wrap. I think people will be satisfied with that, Just keep the macarons, they're just so good. And the goldfish crackers also, don't get rid of those. But yeah. Also, I really missed a power outlet because my phone was about to die before I got to my sister's place. I kind of had to call her at the airport because I wanted to take the bike, and then I had to go back because I couldn't park the bike there. A whole situation thingy. Anyway, like the food, 2 out of 10, terrible. So yeah. And then it was time for landing. And let me know in the comments what you think about it. Would you ever take a 1 hour flight, business class flight? If it was cheaper, let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye. You. Standing in front of the window because right now that's the best lighting for today. And I have perfect street view. Look, people can watch and stuff. So anyway.